Oh. Yo, what's up, fam? We here. What's up, family? We here. That's right. We move this over here. We got some important people in the building. How's the sound going here? Sound straight? What's up? We got Adila Muhammad in the building. Shout out to you. Cynthia Townsend. Shout out to you. Yeah, Giselle Moore's in the building. Hold on, let me put this over here. Over here, we got some special guests. Look at this. The one, the only. Mama Africa in the building. That's right. Yeah. And we got the beautiful wife.
Peace,
Yeah.
peace.
Uh-huh. Hold on, let me put this over here, fam. Get everything straight, so. All right. Is that cool? Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me cut this off. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. Peace and light, everybody out there. Today, we're very excited. I know I am. So we have the one, the only, my sister, Queen Mother, IMAHKÜS, aka Mama Africa, in the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just changed my name. I went from one Africa to being Mama Africa.
Yeah. IMAHKÜS, all right.
They forgot that. You Mama Africa. I said, okay, fine, I'll take it. I'm good. Yeah, it's good.
I think we're on the lean too, honey.
Are we leaning?
Fix it, yeah. We lean. We like this. We on the lean.
Oh, I thought that was me.
No, that's
It's
us.
still
It's a little better.
Okay.
So, peace to everybody out there. We have her back now. She was trekking the globe a little bit, and I want to tell us where you are coming from.
It's more like my mom would say, wandering.
Wanderer.
Okay.
Yeah, the wanderer.
Yeah, that's what my mother used to call me, wandering Jew. You know, that plant that goes like this.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over the place.
Plant that
Yeah,
grows.
that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been good. It's good to be back home again.
All right.
At least, you know, my second home.
Mhm.
About to be my third home.
All right.
I went to my third home
Uh-huh.
to
Yes.
Tanzania,
Uh-huh.
and very
Nice.
interesting trip. A lot of us coming, you know, a lot of us escaping and coming to the motherland.
Yeah.
Tanzania was really quite interesting.
Mm.
The people, the fact that nobody in Tanzania wears a mask,
Okay.
you know, but I was like covered up. Like,
You wearing like mask.
I was masked down.
Yeah.
I just came out of an environment where you have to wear a mask, so I was abiding by the rules. I didn't want to get arrested,
Yeah.
and they said, "Oh, take that off. Don't wear a mask here." You know, like,
Oh.
really?
Oh. Okay.
I came out of my mask quick, as did everybody else. And you ask people, well, how come you all not wearing a mask? It was like, we are under the protection of God.
Wow.
We prayed for 3 days, and we are under the protection of God, so they don't wear no mask.
Goodness.
Some people you see in masks, like when you're in hotels.
So some do wear masks.
Well, only the people that are working,
Okay.
the workers,
Okay.
because they come in contact with so many foreigners.
Right.
So they wear them. But you know, and even they're not strict. Okay. So that was really quite interesting, quite refreshing. Extended my stay.
Oh wow.
But it was good. You know, I've been to Tanzania a couple of times.
Okay.
We went to Zanzibar.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Oh man.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Girl, let me tell you one thing.
Zanzibar is magical.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the thing for me was that I ain't been in no water
Oh right.
since I left Ghana.
Oh, the ocean.
But let me be clear, I don't want nobody to think I took a bath.
Okay. Not shower bath. We're talking about water.
No shower, I'm talking about ocean water.
Ocean water.
So I was happy. I ran out there and jumped in the Indian Ocean. I was good to go.
Yeah, that's something. It's
So that was nice. And then when I went to Zanzibar, the water was even nicer. You know, the thing about the water in Tanzania is that, you know, the water goes out.
Yes, that
And
tide.
the tide goes
is
out
amazing.
for miles.
Like disappears.
It disappears.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you get stuck out there like we did at a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
We had to take a boat to get back to the shore.
Yeah.
I looked out there, I said, well, wait a minute. I just walked out here.
Yeah.
And now I had to take a boat back.
Oh man.
So that
the rock restaurant.
the rock
restaurant.
That's right. Food
And
was great.
That's one thing we haven't done yet, but I heard the food was amazing. Oh, sorry. The food was amazing, and
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
And you know, the people were amazing. You know, we did a few things because I was with they're gonna beat me up. Forgive me. It's called CRS, but I'll let you all figure out what that means.
Okay.
I have attacks of those things. Okay. But I was traveling with a group, an artist alliance.
Nice.
And so my purpose for being in Tanzania, in fact, we were really in a place called Bagamoyo, which is where the Arab slave trade took place. And so we were there. There were other artists that came from Uganda and places around, all types of art, whether it be sculpturing, painting, performing, singing, dancing.
Nice.
I mean, I saw a guy, absolutely amazing, that laid his head on the ground like this, and then turned his whole body around his head, and then up under his legs. I mean, every part of me was hurting. Just watching it.
That's flexibility right there.
Flexibility. It's more than that, girl.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is, but whatever you got. So, and then what we had to do, people performed, and then we judged certain groups, and those groups that were judged were going to win prizes. And so Thai, it's the name of the organization, they would give, they would like sponsor the group. You had first, second, and third place group. Performers. And first prize won a year's support for what they were doing, financial. They would help them to, you know, expose them, things like that. And then, so we had to look at them and then judge them. That was part of it. Then we had Mama C, the wonderful Mama C. You know Mama C?
No, it sounds familiar, but
yes, Charlotte O'Neill. Mama C.
Yeah,
Mama C and
Pete
O'Neill are Black Panthers.
That's
back
why.
In the day.
And
they've been in Tanzania for 50 years. And so she was on the program, and we had some other people that came from Baltimore, Washington, D.C. We had the medicine woman was there. And Maisha. She has a place in Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Jamaica. And so, you know, she takes care and shows women how to take care of themselves. And she births babies and all the rest of that stuff. So we had a good group. My roommate, who we got tired of people calling us elders. The elder, Well, wait one second. Can y'all come up with a better term? So the term that she came up with is senior sisters.
Senior sisters,
Right.
okay.
So I'm a senior sister. Y'all get that right. Okay.
My sister, senior sister.
I'm a senior sister. She was like, what is this? The elder. And it's not that I'm concerned about being an elder because the shoe fit wet.
Okay.
I earned every gray hair that I got.
Wow.
And every wrinkle. I don't have no wrinkles. But I earned every one of them that I just might get.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And so, and then there was a brother there by the name of Rodney from Baltimore. He has a program where he feeds the community and stuff.
Nice.
So all of the people that were on the trip really had something going for them. You know, they were givers.
So were they there just to visit and then they were returning home?
Well, some of them were participants. They were just on the tour.
Okay.
And then there were those who were performing a service. We visited an orphanage.
Wow.
We painted a mural on the wall.
Oh my goodness.
And
wow.
it was a very interesting trip. So from Bagamoyo, we moved on to, we went through Dar es Salaam, then went to Zanzibar.
All right.
Girl, I'm telling you.
Nice.
And, you know, and the thing is that there was a guy who just really, if you had some doubt about the humanistic tendencies or honesty of people, this young man gave you a whole new look at that.
Wow.
Because Maisha dropped her money. Okay. She stuck it down here.
Okay.
Okay. I can't stick it down here. I ain't got nothing to hold it up. And he was running behind him, you know, oh, this. And, you know, he's like, you think somebody's trying to make out with you or something, you know.
Like,
so
stop
she just, He said, you dropped this, a wad of money, over $200 that had hit the ground. And she didn't know it was gone.
So there's still some honest people out there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of honest people still out there.
We got some people with integrity.
Good hearts. And
good hearts,
Yeah.
So, and so that was really good. And then the nice thing with Zanzibar, you know, you can take the boat. They got that luxury boat that you can take back to Dar es Salaam. Girl, so listen, I had a good time. So when I got back, I stayed in Arusha with my friend Amma, Dr. Nana Asari, and his queen. And so it was really quite good.
Wow.
And then I visited one of our projects, and we have a group of people. Peter Brown is a young man.
Okay.
I'm calling you a young man, Peter. Okay. That'll get me something. Maybe a raise. How about a new car for the boys?
Listen up, Peter.
So we have an organization in which we're involved in training and helping in African countries. Okay, like one project we have in Tanzania is the building of a resort.
Nice.
And they really got my heart when they said that they were inspired by One Africa. So I went out to take a look at the project and to offer any suggestions and just to see what they were doing.
Awesome.
And so they've come up so far with 6 rooms, plenty of land. And the brother who's heading up the project in Tanzania, he's Maasai. He comes from the Maasai group. So
this is a collaboration between.
This is a collaboration between
those from the diaspora and the local people from Tanzania. Nice.
Because I think it's Zimbabwe where they have a coffee project.
Okay.
Coffee growing. They came to Ghana last year and we taught youth solar energy.
Wow.
So we had about 30 or so students that learned about solar energy. Were given equipment was left for them.
Okay.
So that they can become self-sufficient.
Nice.
And help the community.
It's a big thing.
At the same time.
That's huge.
So that's huge.
That's huge.
And the thing, it's really, it's about the youth.
Right. It is.
It's really about
the
youth
youth.
carrying it forward And we as senior sisters,
all right,
or elders, have a responsibility to assist as much as we can. Okay.
Nice.
It's really not about telling them what to do.
Like,
but it's being able to show them, to train, and make them even better. Okay.
Awesome. So who was the person selected with that, was it competition?
Yeah.
Talk about who was
selected
to receive
Don't ask me to tell you their
the
names.
name. What were they doing?
Okay, one was a group. I don't have the name of the group. There's wasn't about 15 of them.
Okay.
You didn't have to speak the language to know what they were doing. Their acting, their drama, their dance. Told a story. Theatrical. Wow. They danced.
Wow.
But they were able to tell a whole story. You didn't have to
spell a word.
No, you had nothing. They won first prize.
Wow.
And then there was a brother who I thought should have won first prize.
Oh.
I was outvoted. But he makes these steel instruments.
Oh, wow.
They look like pots.
Okay.
And they have different tunes. And he paints figures on them, different designs on them.
Wow.
So when mine arrives, I'll show you.
Okay.
Because I
like
got
the steel drums.
Yes, similar.
Steel drums,
but
similar.
it's enclosed.
Wow.
The bottom is open.
Amazing.
And so the thing that I liked what he was doing. Two, I liked the fact that his work dealt with the children. Okay. And so what he does, he takes the proceeds from his talents and he helps in the community. Okay. And he's very, very talented. And then there was, I forget who the other person was, but the thing is that everyone got something. Okay. Even though there weren't, and so what Kim Poole, who is the young woman, and Angela Stiles, they have Thai tours is what it's called.
Okay.
And then they also have an organization called She Rose.
Oh, She Rose. Oh, you told me a little bit about this.
Yeah, about She Rose.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
So,
all right.
So it's really reaching out to young women and elders, just women.
Okay.
All over the globe.
Organization for women.
Right.
Okay.
So they go in different places. Like this was in Tanzania.
Okay.
Now, where they're going to go next, I really don't know.
Okay.
But it was a very interesting trip. And then you got to climb a mountain.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know you saw Kilimanjaro.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
yes.
that thing is magnificent.
Just know that
just for the eyes. This is amazing.
We were at the base of Kilimanjaro.
Oh my goodness.
They went up to the falls.
Oh.
And it takes like about an hour, hour and a half to walk up there and back.
Just that part.
Yeah, well, you know who didn't go.
You didn't attempt Mount Kilimanjaro?
No.
I understand.
I went halfway to a point because we went someplace where they showed us how coffee is made.
Okay, wow.
And they parched coffee and the local people made the most delicious food. So, you know, the itis set in.
Yeah, the food is good.
And me and my senior sister, Khadijah.
All right.
We set it up. I was like, where was I going? And I'd already given away my shoes.
Oh, wow.
So I wasn't climbing.
Yeah,
up no
that's
mountain.
A climb right there.
Yeah. But Maisha, strong sister.
Wow.
I'm telling you, she went the whole route, and then when she got there, she jumped in the waterfalls.
Oh, wow.
So, girl,
oh my goodness.
So
y'all off the hook. I had so much fun.
I did. I really had a good time. You know, you established new family members. You know, Michelle and her king man.
Another Michelle.
Another
You're
Michelle.
surrounded by Michelles.
Oh yes, Lord. I can't get away from you.
Michelle's love you.
I'm so glad.
By the way, she has a daughter named Michelle.
Yeah, my daughter's name is Michelle. I just met another Michelle with 2 L's.
Of course.
And then yours truly, she's special.
Yes, I'm special.
She's special. You gotta be careful how you define special.
Not that kind of special. Now, we're not talking about this kind of special.
You gotta be careful. So it was really a very interesting journey. And I spent time with Pete in Charlotte.
Nice.
And, so it was good. We really had a good time. We had challenges, but you always have challenges. Okay. You have challenges when you're moving with a group of people. You have challenges when you're moving with a group of us. Okay. But just in the business of tourism, there are challenges. Okay. The thing that really just made my heart burst was seeing how many of us have grabbed hold of Mama Africa.
Yes.
And they are coming in their numbers.
True.
And so we have a responsibility to help them. Yes. You know, some people, everybody don't need help. You know, they don't want help. You know, like I don't force myself on anybody.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But I'm available if somebody needs some information. If I know that you're doing something, then I want to help you to make it better. Yeah. Okay. If you see me doing something that ain't correct, I want you to bring it to my attention.
Gotcha.
You know. And so if you ask me and then you go off and do whatever the hell you feel like doing on your own, and you get in trouble, you can't get mad at me. It's like I may not be the brightest person in the world. You know, the light bulb ain't I ain't the brightest bulb in the room. Okay. But I figure if I lived in Africa for the past 32 years, I would know a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, that's amazing too.
A little bit. Yeah. Okay. So I ain't stuck on stupid all the time. You know, just when my CRS kicks in. Okay.
So So we're gonna pause. This is a wonderful conversation with those who are just tuning in. This is IMAHKÜS. A lot of you call her Mama Africa. IMAHKÜS is her name, Queen Mother, and so we're going to take our commercial break and continue this wonderful, lovely conversation with her. So, here we go. Furnish your home with a unique Malcolm X bust. Only 100 limited edition busts are available, so you need to get yours today. Get your one-of-a-kind, handmade, hand-painted, collectible work of art for only $66 US, plus free shipping worldwide. Again, that's free shipping worldwide. The Malcolm X bust will make a great Kwanzaa or Christmas gift, so think about that. Order your Malcolm X bust while stocks last now from blackbeltcomics.com or blackbeltcomics.net. Again, that's blackbeltcomics.com. You can also find them on Instagram at Black Belt Comics. That's BLACKBELTCOMICS. Check out blackbeltcomics.com. All right. I think that's fabulous. Piece of art.
Can I get one?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna share the link. Can you put that in there? Or put that in there? You have it in there? Perfect. So check out the bottom of your screens. We have the link in there for those of you who want to check that out. That's right. We're supporting Black-owned businesses, people of the diaspora. Wonderful, wonderful gentleman and his company. He also they sell comic books where you can actually learn Black history through comics. I think that's very unique. So definitely check them out. And I'm just gonna get hers. She wants her Malcolm X bust.
Of course.
And definitely we're gonna get our order in as well. Order some more things. So check them out.
Yeah. So it's
so now we're
definitely from a
new
house.
Interesting
over here.
Yeah, we love supporting our businesses. We have to get back to that.
Well,
or get to that in general, because
we have to get to that,
and we have to stay with it. Because I noticed that around certain times of the year, we'll do it. Certain people will do it, and then they stop. It should be an everyday thing or all year thing. It shouldn't be like a seasonal thing.
Kwanzaa, the principles of Kwanzaa should be 24/7.
24/7. It shouldn't be seasonal to support your own people. Come on now.
I've checked out of places because it wasn't owned by us. And I didn't have no place to go except to the taxi. Said, find me something black. And people said, oh, but like that. But we are here. I said, but you don't own the joint. Okay. And I'm willing to bet that the people that you're working for ain't paying you what you're worth.
Hello.
So I'm taking my money and I'm gonna find me someplace that look like me.
Yeah.
And so I checked out me and my whole crew.
Oh my goodness.
And found a place. Same thing when I was coming. You know, because I had to make arrangements for a hotel to stay in. My question was, is it owned by Rwandese?
Right.
And they said, no. I said, then find me a place.
Wow.
And they did.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
you know,
there's nothing wrong.
Nothing.
You know,
and
the Chinese support the Chinese.
Hey.
The Jews support the Jews.
Hello.
And we support everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And we don't feel any type of way. They support their own people. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You know, people support their own people. Why can't we do the same?
We should.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, we have to in order for us to progress.
Yeah.
And we're doing better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we've improved immensely.
Yeah, Miss Jetta asked, is Mama Africa going to be in Rwanda for a while?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here for a minute. I have to run back to Ghana around February, around the end of February. Yeah. I'll go back to Ghana, but I'm coming back to Rwanda because I have a project that I'm working on here, and I want to continue that. Plus, I love Rwanda.
Oh.
The place is so clean.
Yeah.
You know, I could eat off the street.
Drop something and pick it up. Eat it. Super clean. It is.
It's clean. It's comfortable. You know, people have their opinions about it, about its past and all the rest of that. But, you know, I say kudos to what's been done in 25 years.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes,
and you'd be surprised how many of us are here. Just like being in Tanzania. Yeah. I was surprised that none of the brothers and sisters were there.
Wow.
And people that I ran into were like, oh, One Africa. And I was like, I can't go nowhere. So you always say you can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah.
But coming with their families, I met this brother who'd been to One Africa, knows my son in California.
Wow.
Came with his wife and 5 children.
Wow.
He came out of Oakland.
Wow.
Then there was another brother that came out of Texas. Now this first brother had 5 daughters, 4 daughters and a son. The other brother and his wife had 4 sons and a daughter, all around the same age. Wow. Yes.
That's something. Yeah. So. That's amazing. Like a couple of families that just moved here. Yes. And I'm like, wow, that's something.
But you know, I think what it does makes me feel good in that in all the times that we have spent moving around and sharing information, it has inspired people to take a look at us, you know, those of us that they thought had fallen out of their treehouse initially, to realize that, no, maybe they ain't so crazy after all. There's something to this Africa. And so we have that kind of responsibility to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah. Because there is some ugly. Okay. They got some folks that you wish they'd stayed where they was. That is true.
It's true.
But it's the truth. Yeah. You know, I mean, I ain't calling nobody's name, but they know who they are when they come and act out of character. And so, and what it does is that it makes things bad for those of us on the ground because we get labeled. It's like, your people. I'm like, who's my people? You know, them African Americans. I said, well, I'm not an African American. That's first of all. So I know you can talk about me. I'm an African that was born in America. Okay. And so, you know, all I say to people is when you come, you have to recognize that there is a culture already in place. And we may not agree with everything that's done, but we should try to learn and understand the culture that we find ourselves immersed in.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so I said, oh, they so stupid. And I don't understand what the hell they're saying because they ain't speaking no English. I said, well, English ain't their first language, dummy.
Hello. Hello. You're right. You're right. I think sometimes, not all, but I think Westerners sometimes forget when they move about and travel that you're no longer in the West.
Right. You're different.
You're somewhere else. And it's like going to somebody else's home.
Right.
And when you're in somebody else's home, you behave a certain way.
Exactly.
You know, you don't go somewhere and think you're going to shake up things and change things the way you want it. That is not how the world works. And the sun and the moon does not shine because you exist. And we forget that sometimes. You know, we have to remember there are hundreds of cultures.
Yes. Yes.
Hundreds, maybe even thousands of cultures and different beliefs and peoples about the earth. And you got to learn to respect each other.
And you got an option. You have
an option.
Yeah, you can leave.
You can stay or leave.
That's right.
Yeah. You don't have to be there.
I remember when I was working in corporate America, and the one thing that used to piss me off was the white folks because they'd have different, we have different people, like Puerto Ricans. And so the Puerto Ricans, they would be talking to each other in Spanish. And here the white folks, listen, this is America. So why you here? You need to be speaking English. Well, you need to be minding your business because I wasn't talking to you. Hello. Okay. So if I'm in your country, I need to learn the language because it also shows respect for the culture and the people. Okay. And I love it. I'm learning to speak Swahili. I'm so confused. I've been mixing up my French, my Fanti, my Swahili, my Albani. I got about 5 languages.
I think that's brilliant to have that many languages in a brain.
Yeah,
that is brilliant.
It'd be real
that's
nice.
A brilliant person. And
if they
people
flow
I know.
together.
But people look down on people who they think don't have all the degrees they have. But yet, this person can speak 4 or 5 languages. How many do you speak?
Fluently.
Fluently. That is brilliance.
Well, my brilliance is that I speak in one-word sentences, and everybody understands what I'm saying. Okay. I do a lot of body language. I remember a couple of times when I was in Tanzania, I'm like, I wanted to say thank you. Oh, Asante sana. Not Madasi P.
Yeah.
Better cozy.
I'm telling people, brah. They don't do the what? Brah. You mean brah? So, and then the thing is, you treat people a certain way. They're always so helpful.
Yes.
I said, all I need to know how to say is thank you, good morning, how much, and when do I eat?
Boy, that's too much.
Especially when they get all jumbled up.
Right.
Say, oh yeah, she speaks 4 or 5 languages. Yeah, right. Oh, don't forget French. Merci beaucoup. Parlez-vous français? Oui.
Oui. No.
Right, no. Right. No is no in any language. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so. But it's cool.
It's so amazing, though. Yeah, you're right. But
y'all are amazing. Let me tell you something. You know how many people I ran into that said, I know you. I know you from somewhere. Your face looks so familiar. I said, one Africa? Yeah. Nomads.
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
The nomads. I said, you mean unapologetic? Yes.
Oh my goodness!
A lot of people there know y'all.
Oh man,
they know you there too. They like,
wow,
child. Wait a minute, they follow us all over the world.
All over the
Somebody
world.
said, Mama Amicus, you not in Ghana no more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm coming to Tanzania. I'm coming to Rwanda. So I want to know, are you now living in Tanzania? What? I told you my girlfriend had said she was coming to Rwanda. Then she's, I'm going to Tanzania.
She's going where you were going.
Okay.
Okay. But I think it gives people confidence
Yeah.
when they can see that there are people like us that look like us that have found our ancestral homeland.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Sierra Leone. I still got to go to Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Because that's where my DNA.
Okay.
My DNA. I'm a Mende from Sierra Leone.
Wow.
But you know, first the war, and then my sisters. You can't go without me.
Oh.
We have to go together because we're the only ones that are left. Chick, I'm about to leave you. I'm about to go without you and tell you what I found, but you're taking too long. Yeah. So, you know, so.
Yeah.
So, Mother Africa, I have a question. Like during these times of COVID,
that's
was it easy?
50 cents.
Okay, I'll give you $1.
Okay, gotcha.
Is it easy, like, to travel to Tanzania because, like, they don't wear masks, or do they take the test or anything over there?
No, going into Tanzania, there was no test. What they do is that they take your temperature. And as long as you don't have a temperature, you're allowed to enter into the country.
Okay.
They don't wear masks. They said that they are under the protection of God and that they prayed for 3 days. And so wherever you go, it's business as usual. People are farming, market is full of people.
Okay.
And so it just really felt very good being there. Now, when you're ready to leave, and it depends on what country you're returning to.
Okay.
Returning to the United States from Tanzania did not require a test. No test. When the people that I traveled with, they all went back to America.
To go to the States.
To go to the States.
No test required.
No test.
Okay.
They said they didn't get nothing.
Where the COVID is the highest, you don't need a test.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Okay.
I leave that alone. Okay.
Yeah.
But when you were leaving, like coming into Rwanda,
okay,
you are required to take a COVID test.
Okay.
And you have to do it within 5 days.
Okay.
And there is a special test that you have to take. Okay. You just can't take any, what do they call it?
They call that rapid thing? You take that?
You can't take a rapid test.
No rapid test. Okay.
There's
no rapid
a
test.
special test that's acceptable. So you take that test. When you get your results, when you get to the airport, someone else verifies the test results.
Okay.
You're not having to take it again, but someone verifies it.
All right.
And as you get ready to board that plane on your way back to Rwanda, you put on your mask.
Right.
Now, the other thing too is that once you arrive, before you arrive in Rwanda, and I really have to give big kudos to my son, Javi, who has been the most wonderful person. He and my Rich Hearts family, they've really been wonderful. And so he called me because I didn't know that I had to take a test. You know, I was just blindly going along, la da da da. I'm enjoying myself, having a good time. And so he called me and said, "Mom, you know that you have to take a test." And I'm like, "Take a test? I'm leaving in 3 days, 4 days. What? Got to take a test. Got to have a hotel. Got to go into quarantine." I'm like, no. What I read didn't say all of that. He said, "Well, Mom, let me see."
On that side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he sent me the information. So I had to take a test.
All right.
Then when I arrived, they tested me. They checked to see if you had a fever.
Okay.
And someone was standing outside with a big sign that said, "IMAHKÜS Sokofu." And they drove me to a designated hotel.
Okay.
Because they have a list.
Over there as well.
No,
this is here.
This is here.
Oh, right.
In
Right.
Rwanda.
Okay. So once you get here.
Once you get here.
Good.
And then they drive you to the hotel. And you're in quarantine. Excuse me, for 24 hours, if necessary.
Right.
Because, and I asked them, I said, "Well, if you take my test and I come back negative, can I leave in less than 24 hours? They say yes. As soon as your results come back, if you're negative, you're free to go. So it's always good. When they say quarantine, they mean quarantine. I was like, "Excuse me, can I come to the lobby?" No,
I'm in the restaurant. Nope. We will bring you everything you need.
They brought everything in disposable cups and aluminum plates.
Yes.
And I was like, excuse me, but there's no cups and no glasses in my room. I'm supposed to drink out of my hand. The guy said, we'll bring you a cup. They brought me a paper cup. And the thing is that the food is included in what you pay.
That's good.
And so, and the menu was not bad. If you want anything outside of what's allocated, then you pay for it.
Yes.
And you're comfortable. You have TV, you know, comfortable bed. Place is really nice. You feel like you're at home. It's just like, I guess it's something about being in a spot and knowing that you can't go out. I want to go out and play. Stay in your room.
Yeah. But it's not bad because you're just really waiting on your results.
You're waiting on your results. And you know, I stayed at the...
Was yours 24 or was it less?
No, mine was less.
Oh, less than 24. So the results came really quickly.
Right. My results, I got my results like about 1 o'clock. And they had taken them at 9 o'clock that night. And so somebody came into my room and said, you're free to go. Give me the money.
All right.
Then you had to pay your $60. And then when you get downstairs, you have to pay your $90 for the hotel room. But the service was excellent. The hotel was the Portofino.
Oh yeah.
Very, very nice hotel.
That's nice.
So I mean, I was well taken care of. I don't have no complaints. Okay.
And that was your choice hotel. You don't have to choose that one.
No, there are a list of hotels.
Right, with all of the, make sure they,
there are a list of hotels.
Should be about 24.
They give you, there are quite a few of them.
Quite a few.
And you know, they have price ranges. And then if you want to stay at that hotel after having your test done, then you can stay.
You can stay. You just pay the rate.
You just pay the rate. And you know, I don't think you pay the same rate.
Yeah. So to be clear, because I know there was someone who asked me, and I said, I don't know, I'm going to wait until IMAHKÜS comes back to see. Because somebody was going to go to Tanzania, but then they were going to come here. It's like, Mickey, how do we do that? And I said, oh, I don't know the testing situation. So they do make you take a test before you leave Tanzania. Like if you're coming here, yes.
Right.
You take a test.
Right.
And I hope they're watching. So you take a test there. You wait for your results. You're in a hotel.
Right.
Right. And then once it's negative, you can
you
board your flight.
You can
leave. Yeah.
Going out.
To come here. Okay.
No. Going out of here.
No, coming back from there. Like if they go there, try to come here.
Coming back from there. Yes. Test, hotel. Right.
Then you can board if you're negative. Okay.
And I wish we could find another word other than quarantine. You know.
Just stay in your room.
Yeah, right. I like that.
Like your parents say, go to your room.
When you get there, go to your room. Okay. You got to stay in your room for 24 hours and wait for the test. You say quarantine is almost like, you know, somebody got something contagious. Which they could. I mean, but you know, before that, you could just you got to go to your room.
Go to your room.
So so that was good. But then on the other hand, and again, depending on where you're coming from, and people have to remember that there is a particular test that you have to take. You can't take a rapid test. They will not accept it.
No rapid.
No rapid test. We had a sister that got stuck in America after she took a test and paid over $160 some odd. And when she got there to the airline, Delta would not let her on because she had the wrong test.
That's a lot.
She then had to retake the test, which meant, because you know her plan was to be here in Ghana in less than 72 hours, but because of that test,
so she had to redo everything.
She had to do it all over
test,
again.
probably tickets.
She probably and I can't say for sure, but generally when you change when your reservation gets changed, you generally have to pay an additional fee or something unless you fortunate.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then we had another couple, dear friends of mine, who they spent over $600 worth of tests, because once they arrived in Ghana, they had to pay $150 for another test.
Whoa.
Yes, that's a lot, because like my daughter wants to come and visit me, and she's bringing my grandson.
Wow.
So for her and him, there'll be two of them, it's going to be over $1,000, because she got to take the test before she leaves America.
Right.
When she arrives, she got to take the test.
Okay.
That's $300.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know. I don't think they're making you stay in hotels unless unless you're positive. So with the three of them coming, she's spending over $1,000. Plus, she's got to pay like $100 if she gets a visa over there.
Oh my goodness!
If she gets a visa in Ghana, a friend of mine just went. He said he paid $250 for a visa. So when she finishes that, she can spend $1,200, and she ain't got in the country yet.
Wow.
So
how long does that visa last? Do you know?
Well, it depends.
Visa, right?
Tourist visa. Well,
tourist visa
if you get a multi-entry visa, which really is discretionary in terms of how long it lasts. Sometimes it's a year. Some people get it for 3 years, 5 years. It depends on what they give you. Okay. That allows you to come in and out of the country numerous times without having to pay for a visa. So I always tell people, you don't know whether you're going to come back or not. So spend a couple of extra dollars and get yourself a multi-entry visa. Because if you decide that you want to go to another country, when you come back in, you need a visa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, if you want to travel to Nigeria, you better get your visa in America. Because once you get on the continent and you decide, oh, I think I'll visit Nigeria. No. No. Unless you are a resident or citizen. Then if I want to go to Nigeria, I can get a visa. And I don't even need a visa, because as a citizen, I carry an ECOWAS passport.
Oh, good.
So, and the thing that's nice too is that East African countries also recognize that.
Oh.
So I don't have to pay a visa to get into other countries. But
it's good.
But I had a group of people that came, it was about 10 of them. And they were all prepared to go to Nigeria. And we went to the embassy and they said, you need to get your visa in America.
That's terrible.
And that's Nigeria.
That's Nigeria.
Wow.
They wouldn't let them in. They were like,
no. Wow.
Nope, not at all.
Wow.
So
interesting.
You know,
change that.
Wow.
So there's a whole lot of things that we have to deal with that are different, and that we think, oh man, that ain't fair. Okay. That's my baby calling me. That's Michelle with one L. Let me just tell her, if you don't mind. Excuse me.
No, it's fine.
I got to talk to my baby.
No, you good.
Listen, hi, honey. Listen, I want you to meet Michelle with 2 L's.
Hi, boo. Hi. Yes. These sisters.
So listen, honey, I'm going to call you right back. Okay, well, wait a minute. Wait, excuse me.
No, go ahead.
What, you want me to spell my name?
So yeah, someone was sharing.
Right, I can't wait for you to call me back.
Okay. Excuse me 1 minute.
That's okay. So someone was sharing the name of the accepted test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the right one. It's the SARS, SARS-CoV-2 real-time polymerase chain reaction, the RT-PCR test. Yes, the RT-PCR test.
Did you fake?
That's the right one, definitely. Because we didn't know the process either. And we're like neighbors. of Tanzania, so we didn't know. So this is good information. We were waiting for her to come back. So because we had a couple people asking us about the process if you're trying to go there first and then come here. So very good information. Very good information.
Yeah, so they're feeding the dogs right now.
Yes.
Take him over.
Yeah, he's cold.
Yeah, they're getting bigger. It is kind of cold.
And yeah, and
It's
cold.
All right. Easier to fly from the U.S. to Tanzania. Stay there for a week. Okay. Yes. Yes. So Rick Hill, definitely. That's a yes, based on what she has been, what she's told us so far. He said so. It's better or easier to fly from the U.S. to Tanzania. Stay there for a week. Take this test. And if it's negative, then fly to Rwanda. Yes, because you do need a test to enter Rwanda, and then you'll verify that, and then you will take another one and wait in a selected hotel, whatever you select from the list. Now, like we were saying on the list, you don't have to choose any specific one. I think there are about 24 of them on the list, and you can choose one that's based on your own budget. You know, whatever you can afford. They're all clean, and they all come with, that rate comes with full board. So you'll be fed very well while you are there. Yes.
And,
Someone said stay away from Spirit Airlines. They're other words. Oh, they cancel flights. Okay, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, and the other thing too.
Does Spirit even travel? Are there international airlines, or is that domestic? I think that's domestic. But that's strange. Why would they be canceling flights unless states are kind of?
Well, you know,
States are in lockdown. That's probably what it is. Yeah, states are probably within lockdown or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
So you gave them the name of the test.
Mm-hmm. Somebody put it in there. That was
Right.
the one. Because I remember that poly
something.
Yeah, that's the one. It's a long name. So definitely take that.
Be pronounced.
And where were we? Oh, somebody wanted to know your favorite Tanzanian dish while you were there. What was your favorite dish?
I'm a vegetarian, so
yeah, she is vegetarian, so her diet is different.
It's a little different, but I mean, I don't know. I had great
favorite food in Tanzania.
What is the favorite? They have something. It looks like Gary. Gary is like a real thick.
I'm sorry, real quick.
Hominy grits kind of cereal.
Oh wow!
And then they it's very thick, and they take it, put it in their
like
hand.
A cream of wheat almost.
Oh, it's heavier than
cream. Ooh!
It's thick, and then, they take it in the hand. And
is it kind of like fufu? Like fufu?
Well, fufu you eat with your hand, but if you do like this, it's gonna get sticky. But this other stuff, the other thing that they use is made out of corn.
Oh,
and then they just mash it together till it's in a ball, like.
Oh wow!
And then they dip it in soup. Yeah.
Because grits are made.
You gotta make sure you wash your hands real good.
I know. Wash your hands.
Like my mother said, don't put your hands in my plate.
Oh no! Someone wants to know. Be Thyself wants to know what brought you back to Rwanda. There you go.
I live here.
She lives here.
I live here. All my stuff is here.
She has.
I took peanut butter.
Beautiful place here.
To Rwanda, to Tanzania.
Yeah, she lives here. She has a place here.
Yeah. And that was a vacation.
Okay. Plus, Tanzania is like.
I was there. I was really there for the conference to bring peanut butter out of the box.
And those who don't know peanut butter. Peanut butter is her act. She does a clown act. Peanut butter has an afro.
You got any pictures?
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. So how the kids like it? The children.
These were grown people.
These were grown people.
Oh, she was doing peanut butter. These were children adults.
Peanut butter for grown adults. I'm gonna see if I can put. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. See if I can show you her peanut butter costume. Can you see it? Is that good? Mm-hmm. Of course, that's her in the costume. On the left, yep. That's peanut butter.
Size 14 sneakers.
See her sneakers and her afro wig. Yeah, that's her.
But see that, since people there had never seen peanut butter before, the only one that knew that I wasn't dressed the way I would normally dress for peanut butter. Because like my peanut butter, I have either multicolored Afro wig, and I have a big nose.
Oh,
and
you just kind of toned it down for this.
I had a choice. They forgot my wig.
Right.
They showed up. I said, "Where's my nose?"
Oh.
They said, "Oh, we forgot it." I said, "And what about my wig?" So hear me running around Bagamoyo at 10 o'clock at night trying to find something that would make me look clownish.
Oh
I mean, and the thing that really got me was that a lot of them, and these were adults, they were looking at me like this. Just look on their face. I said, "Okay, I'm not having this. Everybody, I want to see your teeth."
Yeah.
People start laughing. I sang for them. You know, I did my peanut butter.
All right.
I like peanut butter. You like peanut butter too.
Right.
So,
And you also said that most people who were there had never had actual peanut butter, like peanut butter in the jar.
no, they didn't. They didn't No, they were like,
Wow.
so I gave them a spoonful of peanut butter.
Mhm.
And I didn't give them disposable spoons. I gave them spoons.
Mhm.
I gave them a heaping spoonful. I said, "Now have that." So the next day when I showed up, people were like, "Do you have peanut butter?" And people were calling me peanut butter. They stopped calling me Mama Africa. Peanut butter. I was like, "What? Did you bring peanut butter? Peanut butter?"
That's funny.
So it was nice. I mean, peanut butter has not been out of the box in quite a while. You know,
Hey, that's fun.
I mean, I used to do that in America.
Yeah.
And, you know, try being a clown in America.
Oh boy.
Back in the day, when we were doing clowning, one, they didn't have a lot of black clowns. And you know, white folks paint their face and they scare the hell out of the kids. So I see some white person coming in looking like a ghost, talking about Frankenstein. So I never painted my face. You know, I put color on my face, and I wear the wig and a big nose, and I do educational clowning.
Nice.
But you want to try doing clowning for folks in our community? What? I made a mistake one time. Somebody asked me, "Would you be the clown for the African American Day Parade?" And I didn't know no better because I just started in the business. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." Hear me out there walking up and down. Yo, clowning. Get over here.
Oh no.
Yo, homie.
Oh wow.
Come over here and talk to my kid. Running like,
oh wow.
Running over there. Running there. I told my husband when I got to the end, I was almost dead.
Oh, no.
And then I made a mistake. I'm going to be nice to the kids, so I was handing out candy. Big mistake. Big mistake. It was like an attack.
Love the candy.
Let me see that. Yo, get over here. And then one time I was a clown here, the boy said, "Hey, him and his homie, yo, let's steal a clown's money."
Oh no.
I was like,
oh wow.
People tell me laugh at the clown. Who wants to steal my money? So I said to him, I said, "Get a life. Would I be looking like this if I had the damn money?" And I jumped in my van, locked the windows.
Oh man.
I
That's
said, "Boy, I tell
crazy.
you, I could write a book on being a clown for my community."
And that's good, to still have fun.
The thing is,
we gotta have fun with life.
But let me make you laugh.
Yeah.
There was this one guy. I didn't realize that he didn't have no teeth. What I said to him, I said, "Why are you looking at me like that? Let me see you smile." He went, and he had like a few teeth.
Gaps.
He had gaps. He had a few at the top and some missing. I was like, "It's okay, brother."
Oh man.
So we have fun,
That's awesome.
We have fun.
So we have some questions. We're having fun, but now we have some questions. All right, Anthony Clemenston, Mama Africa, what are your thoughts on Ghana building a diaspora city called Wakanda?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. She blew.
Well,
I'm gonna choke here. I'm sorry.
well, let me say this.
I can't. All right.
I think that the idea is not a bad idea, okay? Because there has to be development.
Okay.
And the fact that Ghana is embracing the Wakanda concept
Okay.
of African people being able to live together, work together.
Right.
Excuse me. But I really hope that this, in building the Wahanda city, that it will include the indigenous people.
Okay.
That we're not going to segregate ourselves.
Okay.
And like y'all are not included. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's really important. And so just based on the past in Ghana, I think that the development of Ghana, development of communities of diasporan Africans who are returning is a good idea. Okay. Some people may not want to live in the city. Some people like the bush, like me. I'm a bush woman. I don't want to live in the city. Okay. So I don't think it's a bad idea. But people should come with certain expectations. Okay. And be a part of that development. They shouldn't make it so expensive that people, that everyday people cannot afford it. Okay.
So things gotten kind of expensive lately. Wow.
That's my answer to stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Things are expensive.
Real quick, Mother Africa. Somebody named Rick asked, "Do you need some jelly with that peanut butter?"
Well, let me ask.
Don't make me choke.
Let me ask him something. Is he prepared to be my jelly?
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, this is going another direction here. Woo!
All right, I got another question. Ask Mama her thoughts on Bobby Wine, Uganda, or would she rather keep her opinions private?
Wait a minute. What is it?
Bobby Wine in Uganda?
Who's Bobby Wine?
I believe that brother's running to be president of Uganda, and I think it was a protest about him in Uganda or something like that.
Let me say this. My position on politics in Africa is that we should mind our business.
That's me too.
Okay.
That's what
Me too.
I think that it's not very smart to be involved in the politics that you really don't know nor do you understand.
Right.
America is one of the few places that you can tell the president to jump in the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell him any damn thing you want to tell him. But I think that it's much better that we don't get involved in the politics. I mean, I have friends, as during election time, people always coming around asking for donations. And when they come to me, I say, look, I have friends who are elephants, chickens, and jackasses. And I don't give nobody no money. No, I don't. So I think that's the best position for us. Now, amongst ourselves, we can discuss it, okay?
Yeah.
But we don't get involved. And is my involvement at this time is because I'm now a citizen. I can vote. I might have a little bit to say about a few things. Okay. But all the years I've been there, I've not involved myself in politics. It's not very smart.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. That is. All right, Rick Hill, can you live off of $1,500 US a month in Rwanda?
Yeah,
I would say absolutely.
I would say yes, most certainly.
Rick, are you single by yourself? Is it a family? Like, what's your situation?
That's the jelly guy.
Oh, this is Rick. Oh, this the jelly. Oh,
You, Mr.
well, I'm assuming
Jelly.
you're single, Rick saying or something like that. So I'm just gonna assume you're single.
Well, wait, Mr. Jelly, you're gonna have to come with more than $1,500.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a special rate. Okay. You gotta kick it up
So Rick, because that was for you. She's sending this message to you.
But the thing
But
is,
yes, Rick, as a
Yeah.
single person, absolutely,
You
you have
could.
money left over. So just live
But-
within your means.
Yeah, it
Don't try to
depends
be
on-
reaching for the sky.
right,
You know?
you try for the top of the door.
Yeah.
But no, if you have a steady
Mhm.
income,
Right.
a steady income,
Right.
and that you're living within your means,
Right.
and not trying to buy everything
Right.
and marry the first person that you meet.
Right.
It can be done.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody have to know that that's all you got.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what this.
Hey.
If I can move around like I move around based on what I got, if you're smart, you can do the same.
All right, I hear you. See if we had any more questions. Oh, they love you. They're loving this interview.
I love you all too. Scratch, scratch.
Mhm. Okay, somebody's gonna come celebrate their 50th in 2021.
Great, wonderful,
Uh-huh. All right.
fantastic.
Okay, after the sheet. Okay, we saw that one.
Yeah, I want jelly with my peanut butter.
Yeah.
Listen, I may be a senior sister, but my stuff is still working.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
And
man.
definitely, I know you're gonna make that. You have to visit Ghana coming up soon in a couple of months.
Right.
And are your plans to return to Rwanda?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, I'm very sure.
Without a doubt.
All right.
You know,
Wow.
I have worked it out whereby a percentage of my time would be spent in Ghana. Because, my grandchildren are there. My son is there. Shabazz, he's running the business.
Okay.
And then I'll come to Rwanda. And then I also have some time that I want to spend in Tanzania with the project that we have. So, yeah. Besides, I'm living my best life.
Oh,
and
you
doing
are.
whatever I want to do, and I don't have to ask nobody's permission
I hear you.
to do that. And my love life may not be the most successful, but I ain't lonely.
I hear that. No, you're not.
I got unapologetic, no man.
Yes.
My
boo.
Yeah, be careful.
No, not that. No.
Right.
Hey.
Back it up.
My sis now.
Yeah, so.
Somebody wants to know if your family will be visiting at any time, you think? Here?
Well, my family has started to visit after 30 years. My daughter came last year to Ghana and fell in love.
Oh.
And so she had an opportunity to see what her legacy was or is. And so I'm planning a family reunion for July 2022 for my grandchildren, which are about 25, and 15 great-grandchildren, and our 6 children, and whomever else. So we're starting now to plan, because I would like all of them to at least at one time come to where their legacy is. So, yeah. So they've come to a point where they don't think that I've fallen out of my treehouse, and so I think they'll follow me now. Okay, they wouldn't follow me before because they really thought I'd fallen out of the treehouse. Me and my husband both. Said, oh my God, they've fallen out of their treehouse. They going to Africa, but Africa's a reality.
And this was what, 32 years ago?
Yeah, 1987.
Wow. And now we see our folks are coming.
Yeah, they coming.
They
Wow. They following us.
Yeah.
Because
they fall out the treehouse at all.
That's right. And if I did, I didn't fall on my head.
Does Mama Africa's cowrie shell pendant have a meaning? Or is it just a favorite piece?
Cowrie shell pendant.
I don't have a cowrie pendant.
Oh, this one, probably the
yes.
from there. Yeah.
This is a slave ship. And these are enslaved Africans. And the cowrie shells were medium used as money in trading. So I wear this with whatever, I mean, I've had it on now for the past 25 years. I wear it every day. So, you know, I got a lot of holes in my clothes. And I held my shirt up the other day and I said, oh, damn, I can see light. But yeah, it's a tribute to my ancestors.
Yes, right.
Ngoni wanted you to know that.
Ngoni.
Ngoni.
Hey, that's my girl. Oh,
you know her?
Ngoni.
She wanted
Yes.
you to know, just because there's snow on the rooftop don't mean there ain't no fire.
Hallelujah.
Hey,
Wait, let me tell you a funny story. Ngoni, you are the reason that we have on our menu a breakfast called Kick-Ass Breakfast.
Wow.
Ngoni stayed at our place, and we're good friends. And so she told a friend of hers, when you go to One Africa, make sure you get a kick-ass breakfast.
Wow.
So this brother comes in, he says to the waitress, I want a kick-ass breakfast. So the waitress is like, kick-ass. So she comes to me, she said, Auntie, the man said he wants something called kick-ass. I don't know kick-ass. So I went to the brother, I said, excuse me, brother, but what kind of breakfast? He said, kick-ass. Ngoni told me that when I get to One Africa, to order a kick-ass breakfast. So a kick-ass breakfast is hominy grits.
All right, you just said
fries, pancakes,
ooh,
or waffles.
Oh my goodness.
Or French toast.
Oh, stop.
Juice.
Okay.
Fruit. And something else.
Ooh.
When you get finished, all you can do is climb in a hammock
and go to sleep.
Right.
I mean, you started with the grits. So, I mean, any bacon or anything like that?
Sausage. You get sausage. And we don't do pork and stuff like that.
Right.
But you can get a chicken sausage. So I just want you to know, Ngoni, that you are the reason that is a permanent fixture on my menu. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
Breakfast named after you. All right. That's nice.
Yeah.
William Lee Moyer wants to know whether you will request for Sierra Leonean citizenship, since your DNA shows that you are from the Mende tribe. I'd
like to have citizenship in every country that I go to. Right. And I'm definitely going to apply for my citizenship as a Sierra Leonean Mende person.
All right. Wow.
Nice.
I'm an African.
All right. Okay, we got that one. And shout out to Chuck Higgins. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. The coffee place.
Yeah, y'all gotta keep.
Who is building Wakanda in Ghana? Am I kind of behind with it? Well, no, somebody else wanted to know. Is it the Ghana government or private individuals trying to build Wakanda in Ghana?
Ask me next week.
Okay, ask her next week.
Next time, I will definitely research it and find out exactly who's doing it.
Okay.
Because there are numerous communities being built now in Ghana.
Okay.
Bomani Tayimba, they have like 60 acres of land that they're building. Then there's another group that one of my daughters, Dr. Sharita, told me about in some place, and then Dr. Gigi. So there are a lot of places that are now being developed, and diaspora and Africans have been invited. You know, the year of return just blew things out of the water and opened up the door. And we just hope that it's just not about just wanting us there because you think we got money. All all right, everybody think we're rich because we're coming out of America, but we're like ships in the night, okay? We're coming this way.
Yeah.
And the indigenous people are going to America because they think that America is the land of golden opportunity.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, they might make more when they get there, but they spend it all trying to live there.
Trying to live.
Okay.
Right.
And I just think that it's incumbent upon us to build our own. So people like Putin can't say that Africa is a graveyard, that, you know, we just work someplace else and then come home and die, you know, so.
But, you know, too, on the flip side, there are quite a few Rwandan people from different places who are seeing this content and they're coming home.
Oh, yeah.
And that's humbling. Like at that event, and I wish you could have been here, but I knew you were still on your vacation. This past Saturday, we met two sisters.
Well, can we do it again?
Of course. Good. Of course.
Okay.
Two sisters from Rwanda who've been gone for years. One sister, she left right after the genocide, 25 years gone. She was in Canada and she just returned home. Another sister, she was from, I don't want to say the wrong state. I want to say Chicago, I think, but she was there for a while and she's back now as well.
Yeah.
But yet, so there are people who are coming home.
They are.
And that's something.
And this is where to be. This is home. You know.
Wow.
So Giselle Moore has a question. As Mama Africa, is it true about this free land that they're offering us diaspora to get, I believe, in Ghana?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me say free in terms of you got to pay something. For example, there's a project in which over 5,000 acres of land has been granted.
Wow.
Now, from what I understand, and then please don't nail me to the cross if I don't get it completely right. I'll get that information so when we talk again, I can tell you. This particular project, which is in Cape Coast, you paid $750.
Okay.
And that $750, I understand, is for the land.
Okay.
And you have within a couple of years to build. So what they started out with, and I've been gone since last January, was that the first 100 acres was set aside for development. So people have bought plots. They have 2 years in which to build.
Okay.
That's one project. And then Bomani out of Atlanta, he has a project. And then you have Wakanda is a project. So what I'll do is that I'll take a look at those projects.
Okay.
Then I can give you some
feedback.
Yeah, I can give you feedback on that.
Cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah. So
now I don't know if they're serious, but SM wants to know if you're looking to sell your resort in Ghana.
No.
So I guess you got that answer. No. And for those who are watching, this is IMAHKÜS, and AKA some of you call her Mama Africa, and she does have a healing resort in Ghana.
Yes.
Right by the ocean, and it's called One Africa.
Yes.
And no, she is not selling.
But let me say why I'm not selling. One Africa is a legacy for my family. Okay. That, you know, one thing, the thing about Ghana is that you have a family house and then you can have another house. Well, this is our family house. This is a legacy that my husband and I have developed over the years with assistance from our son, Shabazz.
Nice.
So this is for our children. This is for those who are yet unborn.
Okay.
All right, I hear that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's important to leave something for your children, your children's children.
Exactly.
It's in the word, you know? And I think everything, definitely not, I know everything that we do will directly be, that's something for Ayla.
Yeah.
Give it to Ayla, you know? She won't be here struggling on this earth and in want for things.
Exactly.
Because it shouldn't have to live like that.
Right.
You know, our children deserve the best.
And see, land is something that we have not taken very seriously.
Oh,
you know.
That's real currency.
And, you know,
we don't get it. That's currency.
We don't get it. I mean, it's currency, it's legacy.
It's real.
It's real. And so if we want to give our children or those yet unborn anything, then we leave them the legacy of land. In
property,
the land of their ancestors. You know, so
it's very important. Yeah. When you think about it, and you have land, you control so many things.
Sure, of course, of course. I mean,
what gets done with it, what's built on it.
Sure.
Hey, it's so much.
And then, you know, the thing is that where we live and have our business is a really special place. One, we are geographically situated between two major edifices that held our ancestors. The Cape Coast Castle Dungeons to the east of us and the Elmina Castle Dungeons to the west of us. Then we're at the center of the earth. We're 360 degrees latitude. 0 degrees latitude, 0 degrees longitude.
Wow.
We're at the center of the earth.
Wow.
And the amazing thing about One Africa is, one, the numbers of people that come, and we get people that come. My husband and I used to be laying up there listening to people outside, and they'd go, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" Somebody they haven't seen for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And people that, you know, when we get visitors, we have people from all over the place that know each other, know somebody's mama's daddy, you know, things like that. And so it's that kind of special place. So that when you walk through, we have bamboo gates, with the Lion of Judah on it. So when people walk through the gate, nobody knows what's there until you walk up the driveway. Just the whole place goes shh. You got all that ocean in front of you, you know. So it's a special, it's a gifted place.
Beautiful.
And you know, Matthew and John helped me to get it.
That's deep. That's deep.
That's deep. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but can I give a shout out to AKT Ledge? That's my group.
All right.
These are the folks that are doing things around Africa.
All right.
You know, Peter Brown and his queen Lisa, and Sonia and Byron, and Shakesha, and Ajua, and Mama Zulu, and me, and to all of the others who are involved in Ledge. You know, I just want to give a shout out to them because they're really doing a fantastic job. You know, Peter Brown is a realist. And he's a committed African to making Africa and African people better. So I love you, Peter.
Oh, that's
okay.
Nice.
And don't forget the truck for the guys in Tanzania. I told him, I said, don't worry about it. Listen, you should have seen me like this. I mean, no shocks, the windows wouldn't roll down, wouldn't roll up. I said, no, son, you don't need the truck. I felt like a milkshake when I got to where I was going.
Oh man.
So yeah, so it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
So I'll move on Saturday.
Okay.
To my new place. Y'all can come and take a picture of my place.
Absolutely.
It's nice.
The last one was gorgeous.
Oh
my goodness. There's some very
place
nice, very lovely places here. Yeah, that was beautiful.
And you know, a lot of buildings. So they're new buildings.
Very new.
Okay.
You see how much construction is going on here?
I know. Girl, listen,
they feel like nobody's business.
But the thing is that everybody is down. You know, like the government mandate that says 35% of your workforce must be women.
Gotta be women.
So you see women out there breaking rocks, making cement, putting up buildings.
When I first saw that, I'm like, huh? I made a double take when we first got here and I saw that. I was like, is that a woman?
I'm serious.
Yo,
I had to look at them.
They do road work. They do construction. I've seen some at construction sites. They build buildings.
Yes.
It's amazing.
I'm serious.
They are half of the government. And they have women are well protected here. They have a lot of rights. A lot of rights. Women are well protected.
Female.
Oh yeah, they don't play.
And it's easy to do business in Rwanda.
Yeah, and there's some sisters here with power, and you know, they do some big things.
Oh yeah, they
big
know,
things.
they know
Companies,
nonsense.
corporations, they do some big
Yeah, because
big
a
things.
couple of people that are
Mhm.
part of
Yeah.
Rich Hearts,
Mhm.
you got CEOs of business,
Mhm.
big positions in banks,
Yes.
and all the rest of us, and they
do a lot.
smart.
Very smart.
And so, if 90% of your students who go abroad to study come back to Rwanda,
Oh my goodness.
does that not say something
This says
positive?
a lot.
Why
This
would
says a
you?
lot.
Why would you come back here if this was
It says a lot.
yeah,
whole
whole country?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't even see it. You know what I don't understand either? How it's still categorized as a third world country. Where?
Okay.
Where?
Yeah,
I don't see that. Where?
America's a third
Where?
world country.
That needs to change. That needs to change immediately. I don't see that.
Yeah,
I don't see that at all.
yeah, but listen, if we were left alone,
Uh-huh.
okay, and be
Mhm.
treated fairly, we would be doing a lot better all over Africa.
Yeah.
You know, and it hurts my heart
Yeah.
when I look around and see us fighting each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't
Mhm.
understand. I don't understand what the deal is. It's like
Mm-hmm.
somebody please tell me why
Mhm.
they're fighting in Ethiopia again. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
So somebody say, "Oh, well, you must be stupid." Yep.
Ah,
Okay,
I need to.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, we look
So
alike.
much, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're fighting, and just the way things are looking at this time,
Yeah.
without having to call anybody's name,
Yeah.
is that the whole damn world is in a flux.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, people are just, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Well, we need to be working together. and
We should
doing
be, as
big things.
as African
Big
people,
things, yeah.
we should be doing much better.
Hmm.
We need to be working together. We need to be supporting one another.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Okay, we don't need no war. My objective is to be as happy as I can be,
Mm-hmm.
as joyful, and I want everybody who is associated with me to also be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Recognizing what it is that
Yes.
we can do
Yes.
and realizing how important we are.
Yes.
I'm a child of the universe,
Mm.
okay?
Mm.
I'm a child of the universe.
Absolutely.
You know, I got my ancestors
All day.
that take care of us all the time,
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm.
And so that's where I want to be.
That's right.
What's your religion? You know what my religion is?
Mm.
When the wind blows into your
Mm.
face, that's me kissing you.
Mm.
Okay.
You better say that.
When the trees blossom,
Mm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not he that is or she that is, it's that which is.
That which
Mm.
is.
And that which is, that's
That which is.
that's where I belong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm a part of.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you know.
So, yeah, you're right, Linda. Linda D. Brown, we met with her, wonderful, lovely lady, just the other day. She said, yeah, women are even hired as security. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
one of her security guards over at the apartment where she is a woman.
Right.
She's a female.
Same,
Yeah.
same where I am.
Oh, really?
It's a woman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that tells you a lot right
She's
there.
serious. She's
Tells
serious
you a
too.
lot, yeah.
Oh,
They don't play.
She's
They don't play.
Baby, I don't think my brother
They
ever
don't play.
pulled out his ID before.
You saw his ID?
She had his ID card until he left the building.
Oh, they don't play.
No.
Someone else wants to know, they're in spirit. Is there a Chamber of Commerce type entity in Rwanda? Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Yes.
There's a Chamber of Commerce, yes. It's private equity money building Wakanda. I guess that was a comment. I'm not sure, a statement or is it a question?
Whoever asked that question, is that a question or is that a statement?
Rick Hill, is that a statement or question? You said it's private equity money building Wakanda. I'm assuming you're telling us that. I'm not sure. All right.
Well, if you can tell me, then I'll save me on having to do research.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I mean, that's important because people want to know.
And Chuck Higgins, you are correct. If you all want property in Rwanda, you should be making plans now. So much construction going on, absolutely, and prices will be going up eventually. Absolutely correct, definitely.
But anybody that's getting ready to travel, whether it's to Rwanda,
Right.
whether it's to Tanzania, to Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
you need to check out the law.
Yeah.
You need to know what it is that you can or cannot do.
Yes.
You want to check the Constitution.
Yeah.
You want to know about citizenship. You want to know about investments. You want to see what the medical system is like. You want to know all of those things before you get in the country. And just remember, there's a difference between visit me, come live with me. Okay.
Big difference.
True.
Yeah.
Big difference.
True.
Okay. And if things ain't exactly the way you think that they ought to be, then you can either chill out and enjoy the land, or make sure you got a round trip ticket so you can go back where you came from.
Yeah.
And then don't give people the blues.
That's true. That's true. Because everything is not for everybody. Yeah.
No, it's
So,
not.
it's not.
And that's okay.
It's okay. That's okay.
Perfectly all right.
That's all right.
So
it's okay.
Yeah.
So any other questions that y'all got?
Any other questions?
Yeah, Mr. Jelly or Rick said, tell Mama Peanut Butter to keep that summer white outfit fresh, so when I get there, we could do an all-white party for the diaspora.
All right.
Thank you. Well, just in case you want to know, because people always ask me all the time, why are you always in white? And how you manage to stay so clean? I wear white. I've worn white for the past 15 years. And one, in tribute to my ancestors, two, in tribute to my king man, who was unfortunately killed by a hit-and-run driver in Ghana. So that's why I wear white. I honor my ancestors.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of times I put on something else, and people are like, they passed me in the street, didn't even speak.
Oh no!
I'm like, excuse me, am I invisible? I said, no, girl, I didn't know that was you. I saw you coming. I said, oh yeah, I like that outfit you got on. But you didn't know it was me. Okay. So.
Oh wow.
But that's okay. So yeah, bring your white brother. Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
Rick, can you disclose your age, please? She needs to know your age.
Be quiet.
Make sure you're not 18. I'm 17.
Lord have mercy, this gave me a headache.
I'm sorry.
I ain't trying to raise nobody.
No. I'm just teasing. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Adela, we'll get that for you. The cost of insurance, no. I know things are quite reasonable. So I will find the list of different insurance companies, because you have private, you have different types. So depending on what you want, do you want health, life, car insurance? So let me know specifically. Shoot me an email which ones you need, and try to get the connects for you, so you can kind of get a quote, because I think it's probably best that you get a quote versus me getting a quote, because your situation is different from mine. So I'll get the companies, a list of them together for you, and like be specific. Let me know if it's for, like, like I said, life, health, car, that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And when you're repatriating, you need to think about, some people bring all their stuff. They ship all that stuff.
Oh God.
You don't need to do that. The thing is that it's like you're starting new, so you want to start fresh. You can leave all that stuff, sell it, turn it into money. So that when you come to a new country, you can have furniture made. You can buy a car. I mean, and like, if your car is 10 years or older, you pay very heavy duty on it.
Yeah.
So for 10 years, I mean, I had a 10-year-old Carissida. And
Cressida, okay.
Yeah. Toyota had like 150 miles on it. The guy that bought it drove it from the showroom to his garage and never used it. So when I got it, it had, we only had 150 miles on it. But when I was ready to go, and I thought I would take it with me to Ghana, and they told me how much it was going to cost. I left that car right there.
Then you have to pay something when it gets there, right?
Yeah.
First, import tax or something.
First you got to pay. First you got to pay to ship it.
Right.
So of course you buy between $3,000 and $5,000 to ship it. And pray that when it gets there, it's still got wheels and the horn, stuff like that. And then you have to pay duty tax.
Yeah.
So you do better to take that money, sell what you got over there, buy a car when you get over here.
That's right.
Okay,
Get a used car.
Same with
Have
furniture.
cars.
That's right. I sold everything. Opened up my closet
There's no need.
and said, "Here, just make me an offer."
Yeah.
And I bought clothes when I got over here.
Exactly. And it's like some people just tied to stuff. I got away from that years ago. Like stuff, it's just stuff.
This stuff.
It's replaceable. Anything replaceable is just stuff.
And you want something new.
Yeah.
This is a new day. You're stepping out into something brand new. I want brand new clothes.
Yeah.
You know, I got a brand new attitude.
Right. So somebody was asking about insurance and can you make it over there without insurance? The cost of medical care. Now, I do have two friends that I know of that are going for two different things. So there was one young lady who was here, her and her husband. She was pregnant, so she went for the checkup.
Right, right.
The wellness checkup while she was pregnant, and she spent 8,000 francs, which was $8 US for her ultrasound, her checkup. There's another friend who has braces, and if I'm not mistaken, he paid $150 US, his braces. That's US dollars.
Yeah. I was going to the chiropractor.
Yours, okay.
I went to chiropractor here. The price was good. Okay. I went to the dentist. Price was good.
Oh, I need to know about that. You gotta give me that.
Yeah,
dentist.
He's a good dentist. Good guy.
What was that like? The cleaning? What, a regular checkup?
Yeah.
Cleaning? How much can you remember?
What did I pay?
You paid out of pocket, right?
Yeah, I paid out of pocket.
Yeah, so people pay out of pocket, so I would say yes.
For what I had to have done, which was not much of nothing. But these are mine.
Those are yours.
Yeah,
good. All our teeth.
All I got. No, I ain't got all of them. But I mean, I got most of them.
Yours.
But they fine. I don't have to put them in a glass.
They're yours.
And I think I paid like the equivalent of $20.
$20 US.
And
dentist.
Yeah.
So I would say yes, you can make it without insurance, definitely, because
it depends on what you're gonna have.
Yeah, depending on what you have.
And they have some pretty good hospitals here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know whether your Blue Cross and Blue Shield covers you outside America.
Outside of here, different companies. I'm
Yeah.
not sure I'm doing that. I'll check and find out.
Yeah. So.
All right. What do you do for fun in Rwanda?
What do we do for fun in Rwanda? Well,
we have a good time. Okay. And you're getting to know new family, you know. And listen, we're a special tribe of people.
Yeah.
Okay. We can have a good time together.
Yeah.
And along with
our
Rwandan counterparts.
Yes.
Okay.
Our Rwandan brothers and sisters.
We have our brothers and sisters here.
Right, yeah.
And we do know how to have a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What black person you know that don't know how to have
Come on now,
a good
come
time?
on. We have, there are, events starting and holidays. So because the numbers are so low and everybody's behaving and doing a good job wearing those masks and washing their hands, our numbers are doing this. So that's a great thing. So now we got the announcement a couple of days ago that the gyms will be opening soon. I know my husband was excited about that. The gyms will be opening. I think the pools and definitely the restaurants and the bars and things were already open. Yeah. But you have that number, a certain amount of people at one time. I think our number is 30. You can have more than 30 people at an event at any given time. So that's doable.
Well, I'm heading for a massage.
Hey,
man.
So we have things to do. We do have things open.
I think those are open.
Yeah, those are open too.
I think.
Yeah. The spas are open. Yeah, or at least they're getting ready to. They're prepping everything and getting things in line for that. The do's and don'ts.
It's cool.
Yeah. So
So
we have quite a few things.
There's enough over here to do.
And we have of course we have the malls, we have the restaurants and the shops and the places to go and see historical sites. There's a lot to do. We do a lot. We just don't complain about wearing a mask. Wear your mask. Wash your hands.
Speak for yourself.
You can do your. I know. And you can do what you need to do.
No, I wear my mask. I'm okay.
Yeah, I know you do.
I do wear my mask.
But
my mask. Wear my mask.
Yeah.
I even have extra ones in my purse. For people that I meet that don't have a mask on.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I brought a box of them.
I got 2 boxes. And rubber gloves. And all the rest of that. You know,
Y'all ready to eat?
but
Yeah.
yeah.
So we
So-
are going to make sure I have no more questions.
Can I say thank you, baby, to my daughter? I love you very much. Shabazz, all my grandchildren back there in Ghana. I'm coming home soon. Okay, just want to let y'all know that I'm keeping an eye. I've got my eye on you. That's what they do in Ghana. They'll do like this. I see you.
I see.
So just shout out to all my folks, Majua, Erna, Samia, and Kruma, who is running for Parliament.
All right.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
Kwame Nkrumah's daughter.
Okay.
We wish you the best,
Wish you the best.
all of you.
Blessings.
And
Yeah.
y'all keep supporting Unapologetic Nomads.
Yeah.
They got this Johnson Swanson.
Thank you. Yes, Linda, send me that. Linda, she got a great rate on medical and dental. She'll send me the agent's name. Yeah, so I'll sure share that once I speak with the agent. Excellent. Thank you so much, Linda, for that. We thank you guys for tuning in. And always, my sister, because thank you for your time, your beautiful spirit, just being here dwelling with us and sharing your journey and your truth with us. And we thank all of you for tuning in. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you for always being supportive to us,
Keep
the
supporting.
Unapologetic Nomads, and I'm gonna let my husband do his thing.
Yeah.
Okay, get it, son.
That's right. Peace and love to everybody out there. Yeah. Yeah. We the unapologetic. Nope. And we're unapologetic. Huh?
Nomadic.
Wait, there she is.
There she is.
Nomadic.